Taupe Hollow, we're coming for you. Let's take a look at my Dream Shard week and how I got to Master 20 at Taupe Hollow. Happy screen time and thank you for subscribing for Pokemon Sleep Real Tomfoolery. I know that Dream Shard week is supposed to be for Dream Shards, but a skill boost of 1.25x is too good to pass up. And yes, because we are on Taupe Hollow, we will be hunting for Paldean and Croagunk. But the hunt is not the focus this week. The focus is get to Master 20 at all costs. You may remember from my last video that I prepped 280 leeks, 168 coffee, 25 cacao, 25 eggs, 119 honey, 70 milk, 13 tails, 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 tacos, 55 pies, because on Taupe Hollow we're doing something. I was prepared to re-roll as many times as I needed to get desserts and drinks. Thankfully, RNG finally came through for us, and we got it on our first attempt. So we were prepared to make Zing Zap Spice Cola twice a day and something macrons once a day. None of the other ingredients we needed for the week were going to come from ingredient specialists. We're getting soothing cacao from Golduck, eggs from Ampharos, ginger from Typhlosion, apples from Gardevoir, and more apples from Raichu. And although we won't touch on the specific days, during 2 days of the week, I strayed from the plan and made Clodsire eclairs, which made me need to put in some ingredient specialists at the end of the week, but I knew we were on track for Master 20, so I didn't really worry about it. So as far as the strategy goes, that's it. That's the strategy. So if you were here for it, you can go. But we'll talk about my week. Okay, here's the secret for the people who felt like that was too simple. Let me clarify one point that I kind of brushed over. The skill boost of 1.25 for all Pokemon. Well, putting skill specialists on the team, Gardevoir, Golduck, Ampharos, was what did most of the strength carrying on the week. The Raichu does not have favorite berries, obviously on Taupe Hollow, but the Typhlosion does. But it does not have Berry Finding S. So why am I using those guys? Why didn't I swap for my Berry Finding S Ninetales? What made this all possible among that group? It's because helping bonus stacks. We got Typhlosion with helping bonus, Raichu with helping bonus, and Golduck with helping bonus that were all elevating each other's performance. And we had the good camp ticket so that we didn't have to worry about pod expansions, and that helped make sure everybody was producing a lot of extra helps anyway. So we'll celebrate the masterful performance a little bit later, but before we do, let's look at all of the terrible RNG Pokemon that came our way this week, because 9 times out of 10 that's what you gotta expect in this game, right? Session 631 was a snoozing session. We had no new sleep styles, and thank goodness for good camp ticket because we had one hungry Pokemon, Cyndaquil. Here's a little biscuit, you little buddy. So can we get some helping speed and Berry Finding S and helping speed nature? Let's see, we've got Dream Shard bonus, skill trigger S, Berry Finding S is great. Ingredient Finding down is fine. We've kind of moved past the 2023 meta and we know that that's fine. But nothing that special. Since it has Berry Finding S, we will hold on to it though. Okay, I already released it. Busted. Session 632 was a slumbering session. We got a couple hungry options, but we opted to go for the Larvitar. Primarily for candies because I already have a soybean Larvitar that we're investing in, a backup really good soybean Larvitar that we could invest in, and I also have a different long-term ginger option. Oh, and I tricked myself because I forgot that we also went for the Cubone just because it would be a guaranteed capture. Everybody can use a good Cubone, right? Alright, for a Cubone, we're looking for all of the same things that we were looking for on Cyndaquil. Alright, Cubone, Mono Ginger, you were supposed to be the Larvitar, Ingredient Finding S, Helping Speed S, Ingredient Finder M. You could have been the Larvitar and that would have been really cool of you, but instead Larvitar's got ABA, so it's got some ginger, but it doesn't have anything to help us until level 100! Speed of help down. Okay, you're done. Session 633 was a slumbering sleep session, and it was nothing new week here apparently because no new sleep styles still. but we caught a Cyndaquil and gambled on a Hungry Golem that did not hit. We'll get you one day, Golem, just for the dex. All right, another Cyndaquil. Let's see. You've got helping bonus. You've got helping speed. Give me helping speed. You don't have helping speed. Ingredient finding down. Woohoo! The old meta. We're doing this thing. All right, so I have a helping bonus Cyndaquil this week and a berry finding Cyndaquil this week, but now I'm one with both. Could we add breeding to this game? Because that could do the trick here. Session 634 was a snoozing sleep session, and we finally got something new. A top belly Quilava. Just what I love, something burning my belly while I sleep. But that finishes out the Quilava line, and I don't know if it was that same Quilava or not because there were 3 on the field, but we fed the hungry Quilava our premium bonus biscuit, and we prepped a rat for good measure. So by this time in the week I had let go of those 2 Cyndaquil, but let's see if Quilava's got what it takes. We've got nothing. We need helping speed. Another ingredient finding down. It's like it thinks it knows what we want, but it's missing the main pieces here. Speed. Session 635 was a balanced sleep session, and oh my gosh, a top belly Cyndaquil? How have we not gotten this yet? Cyndaquil is one of my bronze badge, closer to a silver badge than most Pokemon. And we even got Quilava before that? Oh, and we also got 2-star Clodsire. Finally! This is the first time we've ever seen a Clodsire on my account. Now, fun fact, this Clodsire showed up the morning after I pulled a Clodsire EX Art Rare Rainbow, whatever it's called in that PCTGC BDEE game. And then the next night, I pulled the regular EX of Clodsire too. So I was celebrating Good Clodsire Day. And initially I was thinking, I need to apologize, game. I was complaining about not getting sleep styles, and then you gave me some. And I forgot that those were coming, and I had said it was no new sleep style week. How rude of me. Then I realized you could have given me this Cyndaquil at any time in the last year and a half. So thanks a lot. You did it when I was at Master 18, which is a good place to be on a Saturday. And hopefully I've been talking long enough that you're gonna get to see me drop 3 Pokebiscuits to catch Clodsire, Ninetales, and Ditto. Alright, let's start with the Ditto, I guess. Ditto is ABB, interesting, but not interesting enough for me to go for it, except that it has Ingredient Finder S and Helping Speed and Helping Speed S, but Ingredient Finding down nature. Goodbye, Ditto! See you later! Ninetales, let's see what you got. We want to see the berries. Let's see Helping Speed. Helping Speed! Okay. Well, no berry finding S, but good Helping Speeds and Ingredient Finding up. Oh, unfortunately, Ninetales, we already have a Ninetales we started investing in that does have Helping Speeds and berry finding, so you're gone. Clodsire, ABB. Oh, how did you know that that's what we weren't looking for? Well, I'm keeping the cards, but Ingredient Finder S, Ingredient Finding down. Just kidding. Clodsire, don't be like other Wooper. Be better, okay? Wait a minute. We just ditched all 3 of those. Okay, great. And now I present to you for your viewing pleasure the Sunday morning breakfast of champions. The breakfast that will end all need for meals on Sunday, because we're gonna hit Master 20 as soon as we make these Flower Gift Macrons. Earlier when I said the Macron's name and I couldn't remember, I was gonna say Flower Petal Macrons, but I knew that sounded wrong. And I was right, it did sound wrong because it was wrong. Anyway, I'm just trying to stall because I'm trying to give enough time for me to add all these stinking ingredients to this pot, because it's really big on a Sunday with a good camp ticket. And I'm still needing to talk because it's still happening, and I could have fast forwarded through this section, but I wanted it to be this epic moment that we were building up to get Master 20, and I'm still needing to keep talking to do this. Okay, here we go. We're cooking. Okay, we got extra mushrooms in there. We got so many apples in there. Man, we don't need apples anymore. We got so many oils and leeks in there. We don't need any more meals today. We didn't even need a crit. You know why? because we were on track. We were killing it this whole week. And here is the moment. Let's pause for a moment of silence and watch this together. What? Why did I do that? Oh, dang it. Okay, that wasn't the moment. You could have fooled me. Alright, well, and that, my friends, is what we call playing yourself. Session 636 was a dozing session. Nothing new, but we dropped a premium bonus biscuit on a hungry swallet. And he swallowed it whole, because it mega hit. We also prepped an Ekans. Apparently, we've now used 300 incenses, which gives us a Dream Cluster M. Have you ever noticed how ridiculously fast you hit some of those rewards and how ridiculously long it's going to be to hit some of them? It's crazy. Alright, Swallet, let's see. You're gonna have stiff competition, and Skill Trigger S at 50 is not gonna cut it. We have lots of Dream Shard Magnet options. Sorry, dude. And I'm gonna spare you from watching all these other recordings I took of not hitting Master 20, but at 10:16 a.m. on Sunday was the right moment. We finally collected some berries. We got a Golduck skill trigger. Oh, what a way to commemorate this momentous occasion. Now let's watch it for real. Relax. Can you eat a little faster? Relax. We're on the air. Eat faster! Come on! Really? I sat there and watched this before? Okay, I mean, we're watching it. Yay! We did it! We did it! We did it. Okay. I mean, yeah! We did it. We did it. Okay. Master 20 feels a little anticlimactic when you know it's coming. I should have not spoiled it or something. In other news on the week, we used the mini candy boost every single day on Shinx, Luxio, and Luxray, evolving it at the appropriate times, and we were able to bring it to level 41 on the week. An additional note, I did run my happy researching team every night overnight during this event. I didn't run my good Pokemon overnight and didn't need to replenish their energy. I just had Noelle killing it through the week because of that skill trigger boost and because of the good camp ticket, I'm sure. That's not to say that we didn't have days where I got stressed out about the skill triggers from my healer, but that team, the happy researching team, is 3 research experience Pokemon and 2 Pokemon with Dream Shard bonus that we want to be investing in. But it's not over until we do session 637, which is a dozing session. A great way to close the week. We finally are getting some dozings in here. We're finally going to get a shot at Croagunk and Paldean again. Alright, do we have any new sleep styles to start? No, we don't. And we have a Hungry Houndoom and a Houndry Gulpin. And we have a Toxicroak, but no other things that we want, and I'm not really interested in trying to plow through a Toxicroak, so here's a biscuit for Houndoom, and here's a biscuit for Gulpin, who are hungry. Alright, Houndoom, apparently we're catching berry specialists this entire week, so bring it home for us. Skill trigger M, ingredient finding, no helping speed at all, no speed of help up, no berry finding S. This week has not been a great week for catching Pokemon. I tried to warn you guys at the beginning. I didn't remember getting anything that I was going to hold on to. I guess I held on to the Cubone. Or was that from the week before? I don't even remember. Anyway, we made it. Got that Silver Seed. It's probably going to go to Becca Blue, our Ampharos. And tune in next week for another preparatory week, this time at Snowdrop Tundra. Let's go get Master 20 at Snowdrop Tundra during Salad Week. Why not? We'll just keep checking them off the list. Greengrass? Check. Entei event. Cyan Beach? Check. Skill event. Taupe Hollow? Check. This event. Salad event? Snowdrop Tundra? Check. Might as well check it now. It's happening. And thank you, based on when this is coming out, for tuning into my live stream, which at the time of recording has not happened yet, where we may or may not have discussed my preparation strategy for Snowdrop Tundra and talk about how I arrived at it, not unlike I did for this Taupe Hollow event. It's basically the same strategy. The benefit is, though, you didn't watch it, I didn't have to spend the entire week prepping. I didn't start prepping until Friday, the day of the live stream, for those ingredients, because we have great ingredient finding Pokemon, and we'll get everything we need. We'll have a team that gives us everything we need through the week. We're gonna have Master 20 on Snowdrop. It's put it in the books. The only risk is that I'm saying it and putting it on YouTube. So RNG, if you're listening, I know that you're gonna screw me over somehow, but you shouldn't, okay? I know it was you if I don't get to Snowdrop Master 20. All the numbers say I'm gonna get there, okay? Let's do this again sometime. Happy researching.